Wholesalers flipping D's, not houses, made me go from $10,000 per deal to over $150,000 per deal. Building your list of self-storage owners using these free tools. First, you need these two tools, Zonk and Google Maps, to build your list of self-storage owners. Next is all in the paperwork. Access to the right commercial real estate contract will help you avoid those large earnest money deposits. Now, of course, none of that matters if you don't have your nationwide buyers list. And these two tools will make that list easy to build. Now, to put all of that together so you can go from $10,000 per deal to $150,000 per deal, I have an exclusive training for only 5 people. Now, to be one of those 5 special people, text the word special to 205-964-5243. Subscribe to the channel.
Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. Text me then I'll text you back. TikTok, you don't stop. I will help you make your paper stack. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? 205-964-5243. Now you know. 205-964-5243. Now you know.
Good evening for Flippinar 287. Escaped the 9-to-5 jail in 2024, wholesaling CRE with me. Flippinar 287. We're here tonight to talk about this thing called real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesaling real estate where your cash or credit does not matter. Being broke doesn't matter. Just get the education. And you have to apply yourself and make this thing happen. So we try to make that as easy as possible. We should go as smooth as a baby's you know what, because I have my great host here to co-host here to make this thing go well. So before we get into it, if you want to join us on the live stream, text the word Gator to 205-964-5243. Text the word Gator to 205-964-5243. And that'll get you pushed to the front of the line. You have your own private seminar in reality. So enough for me. Over to AP.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday day, November the 2nd, guys.
Just like that.
My gosh.
Just like that.
Just like that. It's November. Hopefully y'all had a good Hallows Eve. If you had some trick-or-treaters and candies or trick-or-treaters and hallelujah nights and all of that, hope you dressed up reasonably in a nice costume. And it's getting cold.
It gets cold. Cool.
No, this ain't cold for you.
For me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's cold?
Are you high? As cold as it was this morning?
Yeah, well, you're right. You're right. It's most definitely.
Yeah.
It's getting cold. All right, guys. But thank you for being here with us tonight. Shout out to Bettina, Freddie, Gutierrez. You were not first. Bettina was first. Look at the chat. You were second, and that's a great place to be. I don't know unless you're Ricky Bobby, and if you ain't first, then you're last. Okay, Brenda, thank you. Crystal Q to you. Sonia Franks, Mariquila. Byron, thank you all for joining us. TikTok and Instagram have not forgot about you. Bear_necessity. I love Jungle Book. Mahai_Rose. It's a little bit hard for me to read those handle names, but thank you for being here. This is how it works, guys. You post the questions in the chat. I'll read the question and Ty will answer the question. So go ahead and start there. And as he just mentioned, if you would like to join us live, text the word Gator, GATOR, to the number 205-964-5243. Guys, can you hear it in my voice? My mind is slipping me today. I think I am tired. I'm tired, boss. Wanda, hey, Stack Q, Antoine Washington, influencer. Thank you. Go ahead and post those questions in the chat. And I'm going to take the first one from, I think this is TikTok. So Savvy Investments _ says, what do you do if the sellers are elderly and you're virtual? How would we give them a contract to sign?
Well, believe it or not, we deal with a lot of people that have, I guess you would determine as elderly, and they still will sign the agreement using electronic signatures, such as DocuSign. But if that's not the case, they're not that tech savvy, which it doesn't take much on that, but open an email and click, and boom, it's done. But if it's the mail still works. Some of you youngsters may not know what that is, but we have this service called the U.S. Postal Service. You got some subsidiary companies around similar to that called UPS and FedEx that'll deliver that document directly to someone's house. The old fax machine still will work. Fax it to a library or something. They may be cool with that. So there are a ton of options to make that happen. You may fax it to their bank or whoever they do insurance with, something like that, or send an email to whoever they bank with, or they do insurance people that they trust that maybe can assist them with that. Or they may have a relative or someone that's a little younger, more tech savvy, that could help them, assist them with an electronic signature. So using one of the electronic signature services such as DocuSign and so on, just a Google search away. So that's one of them good problems. Let me just say that in the famous words of Marlo Stanfield, from probably the top 5 greatest shows of all time.
All right. Thank you for answering that. MVP .420. Yes, I read the comments. Absolutely. So go ahead and post your comment in there and I'll follow up. So Savvy Investments has a follow-up to that question. How will it get back to the title company after the seller signs it?
Probably the same way that you sent it, the same way they'll send it back.
Okay. Gotcha.
Normally.
Gotcha. Hey, Deannica, Alicia, Mona, Robert E. Lewis from the Bay Area in here. Thank you. Sure. Byron wants to know, where do you find buyers for the self-storage?
Where do you find buyers for self-storage? Couple of ways. You could use Zomps and Google Maps. Those same people that you will target to try to find deals or sell deals as far as ownership. People that own a self-storage facility, you can use that same method to build a buyer's list. Now, there are some paid tools out there that can make this a lot easier, a little more pricier than PropStream and tools like that. But you're talking CoStar, which you saw in the opening video here, Reonomy, and even Crexy. Those are going to be the 3 main ones there. So a lot of it can be done through actual commercial brokers, right? They really are good at that's their business. Like with residential agents, none of their clients may be investors, maybe all people looking for houses. So it's just a constant grind. With commercial brokers, either they're going to be on one or in a lot of cases, both sides of it, the seller and the buyer side of it. But commercial brokers are definitely one of the best ways to go about building a buyer's list and networking with those individuals.
All right. Thank you for answering that question for Byron. Let's see here. Influencer says, Flip, my market is a nightmare. When do you think that the market will get back like 2020? And what's your market like?
Okay, you say his market is a nightmare. I'm not sure where he's talking about, but as far as getting it back to 2020, 2021, that's a whole nother ball game. That was la la land, right? Because the interest rates were so low or whatever, it created so much activity, right? In a lot of different ways. That's not normal. Let me just say that. So number one, just like COVID wasn't normal, the way the real estate market exploded during that time frame, that's not normal. This is more normal, right? So there's still going to be people that die. There's still going to be people that get divorced, Adria, right?
Yes.
There's still going to be people that get lose their jobs or income. There's still going to be people that relocate. There's still going to be tired landlords. All of that's going to exist pre-COVID and after COVID. That's where the deal's going to be or whatever. Now, he asked about our market. I really don't know because we've been focusing on self-storage for the last several months. So I couldn't really tell you outside of a couple of people that I talked to that I know are still doing deals. So I know it's happening. It's just our focus is just so much different. We're really not focused on houses as much. So, well, really not at all unless somebody just sends me something. I'm not spending any of my resources or money on it. Let me put it like that.
All right, thank you. And guys, if you did not hear that, I heard it loud and clear. Yeah. Why you had to put my name behind the voice?
What happened?
You said people still die, people still this, people still get divorced. Right, Adria? Don't be listening to him, y'all. I am not. Okay.
What? I was just.
You related that to me, and that really hurt my feelings.
I'm
not a part of that statistic.
No. I was trying to, because it's just almost like I know people are watching, but it's like I'm talking to you, really.
I know you're talking to me.
That's what I'm saying. So,
that's it. I know you was talking.
It's really not good because I look over there at you. So you really need to be sitting like right.
I just said that 1,000 times.
I don't know. It's too small in here. I don't know if we can do it that way.
No, it's not.
I may have to do it. I may have to turn like this, but then we have to turn all this stuff. So I don't know.
That's not bad. No, you wouldn't. Like I can still see the flipping.
Yeah.
Behind you. It's just not straight. You're not straight.
Yeah.
But okay. Okay, guys, let me fall back into the questions. Robert says, what's up, Flip? Lamont, have you got any good leads out of the self-storages?
Yes. Understatement. Yes. We closed one last Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric Carney, that's our movie quote guru, says good evening, Flipanthropist, and good day, A. Hey, Eric. Creative wholesaling with Lenny. Thank you for being here. And Hollywood Ray and Jay. So Jay says the entity name on my POF bank statement must match a buyer's name of entity on the PSA, purchase and sale agreement, and asked to see my name on the articles of incorporation. Why do CRE brokers act like they got subpoena power?
Well, I hadn't had an issue with that at this point. Well, let me put it like this. See, that's part of the issue is that you're targeting properties that are listed. Well, I'm a broke that you're not dealing with directly with the owner. Now, people do deals like that all the time, but you somewhat have to build a reputation to do it or know what you're doing. But I don't suggest targeting those that are listed with brokers. That's me, because of what you just said. I don't suggest doing that. That's one of the reasons. I want to deal when I'm on the buyer side, the seller side of it. I'm just from that school. I need to be dealing with the decision maker, man, period. So a lot of people do it other ways. I'm just talking about what works for Tyrone. But one of the issues that you're having is just that.
Okay. Let's see here. So Brenda says, what is the financing wholesale with seller? I don't know.
I guess it means owner financing.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Owner financing is basically the way you can look at it, that the seller is going to act as the bank, meaning that, you all come up with a price and you're going to pay them in normally monthly payments, just like you would to a bank if you went and got a loan and they gave you the money to purchase the property, then you pay them back. It could work the same way with a seller. Now you don't have to jump through the hoops of a bank, and you and the seller come up with an amount, maybe a down payment sometimes, and you just pay them over time. Sometimes with the interest, like a bank would have. Sometimes no interest. Just depends on the deal and what you negotiate. But that's what it means. That's owner financing, or it's also called seller financing. But there are a lot of different ways to do that. A lot of different ways to do it.
All right. Thank you for answering that question. Let's see here. Somebody, I saw it and I was like, that's a real easy question. Wants to know, I'm just going to tell you, where do you find the buyer and seller contract?
The contract that I use have been used since 2003, been given away since 2008. That is free for anyone to take advantage of, right?
Right.
So all you have to do is just go to text the word, contract. Contract is spelled CONTRACT, no S, no S. Contract, like singular,
Mm-hmm.
to 205-964-5243. Not only do you get access to the contract, but I also give you access to I think you get videos that explain everything you need to know on the seller and the buyer side as far as how to fill it out and how to get it signed electronically.
Gotcha. Thank you for sharing that, guys. I'm going to say it again. You can join us live, get bumped to the front of the line, ask your question and any follow-up questions that you may have by texting the word Gator, GATOR, to the number 205-964-5243. I would love to have you join us. You take like a couple of seconds off of me. But yes, go ahead and text that word Gator. So let's see here. Jumping into our next question. This NAR lawsuit, how, in your opinion, will the outcome affect wholesalers?
What is it called?
The NAR lawsuit?
I'm not, I guess, the National Association of Realtors.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends on what the terms come out to be. Regardless, you'll be able to still get down. You know, it's going to be a way. Only thing that means more opportunity for those that still want to make it happen.
Oh, wow. Home sellers win $1.8 billion after jury finds conspiracy among realtors. Duh. I don't know why you'd be thinking they're so great. But I'm sorry if there's a realtor in this group. But yeah. So apparently there's a conspiracy about real estate commissions.
Okay.
And Americans are taxed $60 billion in real estate commissions, says attorney who just won at $1.8 billion. Mega verdict against National Association of Realtors.
Oh, I don't know. So that's what they're referring to, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
No, it doesn't. But it just goes to show why you paying all that extra money for a realtor. You're doing it yourself. Okay. Just saying. But that's good to know. I have to follow up and read up.
Well, a
about
lot of people say you're saying that you can sell it yourself. Some people just don't want. They don't. It's just like, when was that time you've been in a convenience store?
Gas station when I got gas.
Okay. Did you go inside the store?
No.
I said one time you've been inside a convenience store.
Oh, I did go in because the kids got ices. They got slushies.
Okay.
Best slushies in town.
All right.
And then they have the alcohol slushies too.
Okay, so
what's the question?
You could have bought those cups cheaper somewhere, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
You got ice at home, I'm sure.
Yeah, but not an icy.
You could buy the ingredients to make that cheaper.
But it was cheaper to buy it at the store.
No, I'm pretty sure you can buy the stuff and make it cheaper.
Yeah, if I want to make a lot of them, but if I only want one,
I know,
it's cheaper
but
in the store.
my point is convenience. So
yes, you pay for convenience.
Yes, people use realtors for convenience. They don't want to go through the hassles trying to sell it themselves.
You're right.
Yeah, we pay for convenience.
We do.
Oh my God.
Everything is convenience. That fast food that you could have cooked at house.
I agree. I was going to go to that too, but yeah. I'm just saying. So,
but I will say that it's cheaper to eat out now than buy groceries. The markup on groceries is ridiculous.
I guess depending on what you're cooking.
Depends on what you're cooking. If it's a single person like you can absolutely eat out cheaper than it would take for you to buy groceries to cook what you like to eat.
Okay.
Yeah. Now for me, family of four, maybe not so much, but it's really close.
Okay. I wouldn't know. I don't know the deal, sadly. But
I know. Yeah. Have you ever turned your stove on?
I turn it on every day because I warm up stuff.
The stove, not the microwave.
Yeah, I get up every morning, boil 4 eggs and some oatmeal, and I turn it on every day, so at least for the last month.
Look at you eating oatmeal and stuff.
It's the first time ever.
And you like it?
It's not really that good.
So why are you eating it?
Stay tuned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Okay, so Robert says, I know how to fix my car, but they don't mean I want to do it. Exactly.
A lot of people know how to change their oil. Don't mean they want to do it.
I know how to change my oil.
I I hadn't done it in a long time, but I think I could figure it. Well, I probably couldn't do it on my truck now. Well, the one on the
You couldn't do it on that right now because
No,
they got it
but-
locked up and you got to have
Yeah,
a special
I
key to
probably
get
do it
to
on that, but on the other one, the people that want to see on the videos and stuff, I can probably do that or
Okay.
whatever. But I don't. Oh my God. Whew.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
I got this was some years ago. I went outside and the tire was flat.
Mm-hmm.
And
You didn't call nobody.
I called the tow truck. I just couldn't pay that much. I just couldn't pay that much. So I just said, man, I know how to put a tire on it. It ain't even nothing to think about. You know, I grew up like that. But you know, as my cousin say, he said one time we were working a summer program where, you know, it's a hard work. And he said, I don't remember saying it, but I know I said it because I just know he remember everything. He said, I can't do this work when I get grown. I can't do this kind of work when I get grown. He said, you meant that. But so anyway, my point is, I had to change that tire, man. You know, I go in periods of being in better shape than others. And that's one of the times I went in really good shape, and it was sort of warm. Oh, it was terrible. I did it.
I lost your life.
Drove it to the place to get it. I said, oh my God. But I was refusing to pay that tow truck as much as they said they were going to charge. Then it was going to take them a long time to get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Sonia Frank says, I work a 9 to 5. I'm trying to do the self-storage deal. So what is a good time to call the owner once you build your buyer's list?
Well, sounds like you get off, you say 9 to 5, so the evenings would be good. Evenings would be good.
All right. Thank you for that.
And Saturdays.
Keish, I'm with you. Keish says everyone should like this video, please. Like, subscribe, share. Ding, ding, dong. Please do that. Now, Brenda, let me see here. You got it broken up in like 15 different parts. So we were talking about earlier about the owner financing wholesale, something with the seller. You talked about that, right?
Yeah.
She says, let me see here. How do you start that? I guess I just bring this up to the seller. How's that work? And so you don't ask first. Okay. So, but do you just bring it up? Is it like just paying rent? Oh my gosh, it's a lot. I think she's talking to people in the chat and asking you. So do you just ask the seller if they want to do that? Yeah,
you just pose the question to them. You know, they give you a price that doesn't work as a wholesale deal. You say, well, I could possibly pay that price. Would you be open to accepting that in monthly payments? It's cash flow, you know, with no landlord duties.
Okay, got you.
Especially if it's somebody that's doing rentals. They like the cash flow. They just probably don't like the landlord duties that come with it, right?
That's correct. That's correct. So this is from TikTok. I want to master self-storage, but most videos share information but hold back key factors, then offer $1 million course to fully educate you. What's your suggestion? Does she know?
What? Does she know what?
Tell about self-storage information.
Well, now let me just say this. I present an opportunity a couple ways. Free way, where you can just partner with me. So I'm gonna give you enough to be dangerous so you can send me some leads and we make some money together, right? So you can text the word MINI, M-I-N-I, to 205-964-5243, right? Text the word MINI. Now, if I have a course that we're actually tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So since you threw me that softball, I'll go ahead and play it, even though you're on TikTok, right? Or where's she at? TikTok, you should be able to hear it. Wholesalers flipping D's, not houses, made me go from $10,000 per deal to over $150,000 per deal. Building your list of self-storage owners using these free tools. First, you need these two tools, Zonk and Google Maps, to build your list of self-storage owners. Next is all in the paperwork. Access to the right commercial real estate contract will help you avoid those large earnest money deposits. Now, of course, none of that matters if you don't have your nationwide buyers list. And these two tools will make that list easy to build. Now, to put all of that together so you can go from 10,000 per deal to 150,000 per deal, I have an exclusive training for only 5 people. Now, to be one of those 5 special people, text the word special to 205-964-5243. So yeah, that's tomorrow. I think it's at noon Eastern.
Okay.
So we still have a couple spots left on that 5. So hey, just text the word special to 205-964-5243. Just follow the instructions there, and maybe you'll be one of those special individuals, one of those lucky individuals, one of those chosen individuals. Those were the keywords for it.
All right. Hey, Chef Darnell. Chef Darnell says, "Hey, everybody."
I don't know if I answered that question though. So I got the free way for text mini.
Yes.
That video will explain. Or you can sign up for the course. So
gotcha.
I guess I'm one of them people that sell the course, but I give you a free option also.
Gotcha. Iceman Turner, Tyrion, thanks for being here. Maurice, IB. I think it's IB was there.
Is Mickey in the thing tonight?
Man, she better be, because I told her I'm just gonna do it myself because she don't want no money. So I got it. Okay. I got you, because I ain't stun her.
Oh, and
yes.
I put up I revamped realpof.com. You can go there. So if you text has anybody been on Zomstay seen the banner? Before I go in there, go ahead. I'll set it up here.
Okay. So we have Stephanie who wants to join us. Stephanie, give me a wave if you're ready. Yeah, I see you smiling. Hey, oh, what did I do? Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm
super
good.
Tight.
Where you joining us from?
I'm in Florida.
What part of Florida? Florida's big. The part by the water or the other part by the water?
I'm in Central Florida, like right in the middle in Lakeland.
Okay. What's your question tonight?
So I heard about a way to use the MLS to find below market value properties by being in the having assistant access that a realtor can grant you to have a look at the MLS to see houses that were put on the market like tomorrow. They call it a day zero strategy, where houses are constantly being uploaded to the MLS, and this realtor that you have a relationship with can give you what's called assistant access, and you find the properties, and you work with the realtor to work with the seller to put that property under contract. And as long as they accept your offer, you have a cash buyer, you can get things done fairly quickly because they write the contract. You don't have to worry about that part of it. Have you heard that type of strategy? Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't. Someone may be having something going on with something like that in a particular market. Then maybe in a lot of different markets, but I haven't heard anything like that. But nothing prevents you from obviously creating that process for yourself. Now, I'm affiliated with a tool that somewhat does the same thing, but it actually will provide more detailed data on the investor side of it, so you can make an informed decision about properties, especially what buyers are willing to pay for properties in certain areas. And obviously you can leverage that to locate buyers for your deals. I think I still have it up. I'll quote it here in a second, but let me see, proof of hold on, let me make sure I got that in here. Because I was just adding this tab. All right. Let me see if I still have that keyword in here. Just text me if you want the oh, here it is right here. Let me see where it goes first though. Okay, yeah. So just text MLS to 205-964-5243.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Privy, but it'll take you over there, and they have some good training on how to use the tool. They have weekly webinars to explain how to use it also. It'll work better than MLS. It's just tapping into MLS, but it'll actually work because it's designed for investors, for wholesalers or whatever. So once you take a look at it, trust me, you'll like what you see if that's the path you want to take.
Okay. And if for any reason I don't go with that strategy and I just do because I've been driving for dollars too. If I just go with speaking directly to the seller, do you have a script that I can use to ask the seller for the right questions so I can take the right answers back to my cash buyer?
Yeah, if you text the word script to 205-964-5243, I have a detailed video on what to say.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, thanks for having me on, you guys. I'm enjoying the video, and you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll stay tuned in.
All right, thank you for joining us, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
You
All
too.
right.
Bye.
All right, bye. Yeah, on that proof of funds, if you text POF to 205-964-5243, that'll take you to a link that'll give you access to that if you want it. Guess what that domain name is now? I got realpof.com. That still exists, but I have proofoffunds.ai.
Yeah. AI domain names or what's next
They're
up?
expensive though.
Yeah, because that's what's next up.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But if you text the letters POF to 205-964-5243, that'll hook you up.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, jumping in here to our next question. If you work second shift, what would be the best choice on starting the storage journey? So earlier we had the question about 9 to 5, and you said getting off at 5 was a good
Second shift
time.
is what, 3 to 11?
Yes.
Yeah, you got that. That's
No, first shift is like 8 to 4. Second shift, 3 to 11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you got to start early in the day.
Yeah, just early in the day. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to leverage whatever time you have to do it, so most definitely.
So Deonica says, hey, Ty, if I find some land and it's under 10 acres, but it's for sale by owner, but she said you cannot have a business there, do you still work with that, or is it a no deal on that lot?
When you say under 10 acres, that could be anywhere from 9 to 0.1, so it's just too many questions. Does it have road access? What is it zoned for? What can be built there, if anything? Has there ever been utilities established there? Wetlands? Is it in a flood zone? Is it in an opportunity zone? Has there ever been a structure there similar to the utilities thing? Is it in a residential area? Is it out by itself? Is it inside a city? Is it in a rural area? There's just too many questions. I would need answers.
I need answers.
Is it level? Is it,
all of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All that riff-raff.
The contours, as they call them.
Chris wants to know. Chris, I have a seller looking to sell about 10 acres in Southern California. It's in the green zone, perfect for growers. Also could be used for a trucking company. I'm looking to partner.
Okay, so just text me 205-964-5243. I'll give you further instructions on how to send additional info.
All right.
I wish I could speak another language.
Hey, Mommy TikTok. Thanks for joining us. New student. I just signed up 2 weeks ago. Well, thank you for being here on the live.
Post
any questions that you have in there, and I'll be sure to hop back over. So actually, that's TikTok and Instagram. You got it backwards. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Mr. Todd says, as an as a CRE wholesaler, is it best to say you'll raise private equity, will use cash, or using bank financing to instill confidence in the seller and his listing broker on these off-market deals?
Okay. You as far as they asking how you gonna pay for it, like this is normal conventional financing, like anyone else would pay for it. You got to go into all of that, right?
Yeah.
Um, you don't, but the tool that I'm recommending you to, the service that I'm recommending, they'll do proof up to $2 million. You can do $500,000 online without any approval, but anything above $500,000, you have to actually contact them to do to do more than that. But yeah, it just, if that question comes up, how you going to pay for it, conventional or bank, like anyone else will pay for something.
Mm-hmm.
So but it's still going to be on the level of motivation. Now I don't know what particular asset you're targeting, but we are basically in a box of self-storage and multifamily, uh, along with land, I guess. But land could be either or; it doesn't matter with that. But so it depends on the property type you're targeting. But again, ideally, you want to be talking to the owners, especially starting out until you get some experience or whatever, close a few deals. I would strongly recommend talking to owners.
Gotcha. Hey, Trasivi. Trasivi says it's great information in the free course. So I would start there, guys. Don't pay no money if you ain't got to pay no money. It's too much free information out there right
Oh
here.
yeah, text the
Yes.
letters VIP, baby.
Okay.
The 205-964-52.
We were talking about storage. So MINI.
Oh, MINI. Yeah,
Yes.
that too. MINI.
Quick letter. Okay, so Love Live Nick says, I finally caught you live. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I know you came to see me. Well, hear me, whatever that is. Ahmad Moffitt, thank you for being here. And Craig Davis, I see you put Gator in the chat. No. Text Gator to the number 205-964-5243. Young Wisdom, you're in a good place if you're ready to learn. Thank you for being here with us. Christian Chambaneth, I think I said that, is call agent outreach. I'm doing it right now virtually in Tampa. Okay. I don't think that was a question, but I don't know.
I guess they're responding to what my lady name was that came on the live. She was talking about that realtors program. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Call agent outreach. Okay. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Makes sense. Sorry, I'm not relating to you. Robin Harper. Hey, says party people in the house tuning in from DC. Mr. Todd is the follow-up to the POF for commercial real estate, but won't you need a pre-approval letter instead of bank statements if you say using conventional financing on apartments, self-storage, stay home? I don't think that's supposed to be there.
You can have all type of lending sources. It could be private money. It could be all types of lending sources.
Okay.
Didn't have to be from an actual traditional bank.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiffany, I love these lives too.
Just listen to this, guys. At the end of the day, you're gonna have your process, right, and the resources that you can put your hands on. Most won't,
but enough will.
But enough will.
Gotcha. All right. Creative wholesaling with Lenny. You mentioned, that's you. You mentioned that you don't generally do on-market deals. Would the Crexy website be a good move when targeting storage units?
Yeah, you can do it. I'm just saying we don't. That's not anything that we would do.
Okay.
We want stuff that's not for sale anywhere on the internet, anywhere on social media. Even though, if you didn't know, social media is the internet.
Yes, gotcha.
It wouldn't exist without it.
Okay. Hey, Steve Center in the house from what's?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. You the man, Ty. Okay, I got it. All right. So Monica Russell, I think you in the same boat with everybody. Everybody needs leads. She says, I need leads. What is the best way to get leads?
I'm assuming she's referring to houses.
Okay.
I guess we have to go with no money and money. I have to always take that approach.
Right.
Well, no, she asked the best way to get leads. She didn't ask where money or not, right?
Okay, well tell her.
Okay,
Put your money where your mouth is then.
the best way to get leads.
Just pay for them. Just kidding.
And then that's so subjective because it depends on the person, and your resources do matter, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of, it's difficult to say that or whatever. And are you going to just target your, I guess it don't matter about that. But I'm going to say the cheapest way, assuming you can do this, is to build a list of a certain type of owner, whether it's a tired landlord, a senior owner, free and clear, whatever the situation, divorce, whatever list you build, and you target them, just pick up the phone and just call them if you can get a phone number, right?
Right.
Now, don't sleep on bandit checks. I have a video on that, but I don't even think I have that in the title. But do I have a code for that? Maybe.
It was. I can't remember. I'll go back and figure it out.
Yeah. But anyway, so but just the list and just calling someone's going to probably be the one of the fastest ways. I don't know if that's the best way. It's sort of hard to say what the best way is, right? You have to give me more context of your situation, and I will happily troubleshoot it for you.
Okay. Hey, Hollywood Ray, said I've been here for almost 3 years. I'm ready to partner, please. Well, get you some good information on the line and send it over.
Oh, you true to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
True to it. Thank you, sir.
So Leah says, how do I research heirs to a property if someone has passed?
How do you research heirs to a property if someone has passed? I recommend, paying the experts to do that, title companies. Now, how you would research it, I really don't know. I guess you would start at the probate office in whatever county, and maybe some of those individuals help you go through that process. But and if your resources don't allow you to pay for a title search, which could be anywhere from $300 to, I don't know, maybe $600 or $700, depending on the market. So, but that would be the best way to do it, if you really want to pursue a particular property or not. So.
All right. Thank you. So Zandria Slater says, good evening to everyone in the chat. Y'all tell Zandria what's up. Ty, can you put up the link to the bandit check?
Can I put up the link to the bandit check?
Yes. What's the info to get to the bandit check? What is the information to get the bandit check?
Bandit checks?
Yes. Banditchecks.com.
Yeah, banditchecks.com. Yeah, that.
That.
I can't believe I ain't got a keyword for that, man. What should it be, Adrian?
Money mail. I don't know.
I thought I had something in
you did. Like I
had some. I got so many of them right now.
You right about that, because you just need a list.
Oh yeah. It is. I'm looking at it.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying, no, you can't join that way. I'm declining you.
Oh,
goodness. Text the word gator.
I think this is what it is. Let me see here.
What is it?
I'm
gonna keep talking while you figure it out.
Oh, text the word flex.
Oh, it was flex.
Yeah, text the word flex.
Yeah.
That video will explain and go into all of that. Text the word flex. F-L-E-X.
Yes. Like
flex.
Flexible payments. And payment for us.
Yeah.
Okay, Lashana, I saw you down in the chat, but you went away. So Lashana Reed, go ahead and come back. We'd love to have you live with us, but making sense. You ready?
Yup. Ready.
See you. Hey there, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Tired crazy, man.
Where were you last
week? Tired wild, boy.
Ain't it go?
No.
I was sitting here laughing at him. I'm trying to be serious, but man, joke wild, man. You a wild dude, boy, but I love you, man. I got a question. I got a question for you, man. contracting. I made a question, but I don't think she heard me or saw it. But about pre-foreclosure, contracting house pre-foreclosure.
Yes, sir.
I know it's doable, but once the house is in redemption stage, do you have to wait until the paperwork in order to contract that house?
Well, now,
To
okay,
get paperwork in hand, or once it's in status, can you
okay,
go? Can you move forward?
now, when you say it's in a redemption stage, now, from my understanding on when you say redemption, that means the foreclosure has been executed, and depending on the state, they have a right of redemption period to go back and purchase based on I guess whatever the foreclosure numbers and fees associated with it. Is that what you're
Right.
referring to, or you because pre-foreclosure, they still own the property? It's just the lender, whoever they borrowed the money from, it just started the foreclosure process to actually foreclose if they don't come up with the money to reinstate the loan or whatever. So which one are you meaning? Like before
The
or after?
latter.
The
latter.
Also the
So
pre-foreclosure.
it is.
So yeah, so a
No, it
redemption.
is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is in foreclosure. But here's the thing: it went through auction. It didn't sell. So
Normally the
so
bank,
now,
I think normally the bank gets it back if it didn't sell. They automatically get it
yeah,
back.
the bank got it back,
Yeah.
but she filed the redemption form to get it in redemption status. So
That
I
means
think she got like 150 days.
so how much money she got to come up with?
184.
What's the ARV on it?
The ARV is 390.
Okay. I've never done it before, but years ago, somebody was trying to explain it to me. But from my understanding, I may be totally wrong on this because I've never done this before. Is that yeah? If she's in that with redemption window, she can go back and get it at that 180 if that's the actual number. And I'm sure the bank has tacked on all of their legal fees and all of that stuff, which is fine. But if if that number is 180 and it's a 390 ARV, yeah, you could probably find a player for that. But again, I don't know how that works as far as when you redeem and how the deed is transferred, I guess, back to them or whatever. But it would be interesting to know how that actually works.
Right. Okay. That's what I wanted to know, man. I'm quick with it. That's all I wanted to know.
All right, no problem at
I'll
all,
keep
man.
you up to date because that will send you some. I'll send you some information if all goes well. I'm gonna send it to you.
All right, cool. And let me know for sure.
Will do. Thanks,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Appreciate it.
You're
All righty.
welcome. Bye-bye. All right. So this is on Instagram and TikTok.
Hey, before you go any further,
I'll hush.
which if he didn't post it out there, I probably wouldn't say nothing. But my good friend Jamil Dimji, Astro Flipping, Keegley, he had some medical issues, which he posted on Instagram. Just wishing him a happy recovery, which I know he'll be back on his feet. Just thinking about you, man. So anybody out there, just say a prayer for my boy, because he was in a little bad shape, but I think it's gonna be okay.
Okay, we can do that. Most definitely throw one up in the air. Yes, Ashley Turner. Robin, we kind of spoke on that NRA thing right when we first started. Really no comment on that. Just need to do a little bit more research. So,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it,
Mhm.
so help me to the game on that.
Okay. So Alex Moi is also Motivation Hub, I'm assuming, on Instagram and TikTok. But the question is, I'm 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
And I want to start wholesaling, but I just don't want other people signing because I heard it will affect their taxes and I just don't want to mess them up. Any advice?
Okay, so
Good problems.
let's analyze this young man. All right, so
Or lady.
Person.
Okay.
I can't go wrong with that, right?
Can't go wrong. Own person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. So okay, so they're going to be paid, right? It's just that if it's a situation where you let's just say it's 50 grand, And let's just say that I'm just making up some numbers here now. So it's 50 grand that you make in 2024 wholesaling. And 30% of that needs to be accounted for taxes, right? Okay, so you automatically take that 30 out. All right. And I mean, I'm sorry, that 30% out. So what is that? 30% be 15 grand, so at least 35,000. So that's what y'all split. There's no issue. Right?
Right.
That was free money.
Free.
So you would rather pay taxes on 0 or 50 grand? I don't know. This young man may do 500 grand. So 30%, so that's 150, that's 350,000 left. So you rather pay taxes on 0 or 350? I mean, well, 500 and you keep 350 and you all split it.
I'll keep 350.
Boom.
We ain't splitting nothing.
Problem
I
solved.
did all the work. You might
Problem
get
solved, young
25%.
man.
Okay.
Even if it's 50%, it's still money, free money. You just gave them free money.
Yeah, they ain't even have to.
After they pay their taxes out, you just gave them free money.
Yeah, you're right.
What are we doing here?
Making money. What they doing? Making money. What they doing? Hating on us. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a good problem.
Free money.
Free,
free. Is there anything better than free money?
Free. Never mind. But you can get that with the money. Okay.
Yeah, they ain't.
You fill in the blank.
Mr.
Josh Ego, I keep getting shut down in my markets for these code violations. They keep giving me the runaround. Any advice to get those code violation lists?
I don't. Each state, county, city, municipality is going to be different on that, right? But don't. Hopefully, that's not the only type of marketing or potential list you're using to try to find motivated sellers. I have no idea about that. I've never pursued that, so I don't know. I don't know how that works or whatever. I'm sure in some markets it's easier to get that information. Now, if it's supposed to be public record, there shouldn't be any issues getting it if it's supposed to be public records. Now, that's where you may have to actually spend a little money. Seek out maybe, I don't even know what type of attorney, I guess maybe, I don't even know what type of attorney you were to seek out, maybe a real estate attorney, but I don't even know or whatever. Just research that law. You could just do the research yourself. AI is a powerful thing. You know, if you could find the ordinance or whatever part of the legal structure or verbiage within that municipality and throw it in the ChatGPT or Bard or Bing or one of those, and tell it to just to look for that specific language or whatever and see what happens.
Gotcha.
And tell it to provide it for you in bullets.
All right, so
summarizing bullets. Oh, we ain't been using our chat thing, man. We've been dropping the ball. We about through tonight, but you know, we've been dropping the ball, man.
You have.
We'd had some good questions too.
We've had some really good questions that would have been great for
the real deal gonna probably be ready in a couple of weeks.
Ooh, okay. Top 5 though, right?
What?
Who get access?
The top 5.
How many? It was a select number. How many was it?
Oh, I said, I don't know what the number is, depending on how many people show interest. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be limited though.
Okay, gotcha. Stanetta Givens says, when we partner with you, are you educating us through the process? Because I'm learning from scratch.
Is this Stanetta that hit me up on Instagram?
Probably.
That closed the deal in South Florida?
I don't know. This is Instagram though.
That's Instagram. She's probably say yeah, no.
Okay, Stanetta, is that you? Is that you out there? And she ain't saying okay. She responded yet because she.
Okay, so but anyway,
yes, yeah, it's me. She said it's me.
Yeah. So are you talking about partnering on storage? Yes. Okay, 2 ways to go about that. You partner. You're gonna be limited on what you learn. I'm just being transparent. You're gonna deal with sellers because that's gonna be an experience in itself. I'm gonna teach you everything to say or what you need to say to gather the basic information needed to evaluate a deal for us to evaluate it. Now, if you're talking about the training for tomorrow that we're having, then you're getting everything. everything. You literally won't need me after that training. Now, you still have me as far as being able to coach you through stuff, but you're getting everything I know. Let me just put it like that. And speaking of that, so I might as well. Wholesalers flipping deeds, not houses, made me go from $10,000 per deal to over $150,000 per deal. Building your list of self-storage owners using these free tools. First, you need these two tools, Zonk and Google Maps, to build your list of self-storage owners. Next is all in the paperwork. Access to the right commercial real estate contract will help you avoid those large earnest money deposits. Now, of course, none of that matters if you don't have your nationwide buyers list. And these two tools will make that list easy to build. Now, to put all of that together so you can go from $10,000 per deal to $150,000 per deal, I have an exclusive training for only 5 people. Now, to be one of those 5 special people, text the word special to 205-964-5243. And boom, put up standing there. She has a story to tell, but she won't tell it, man. It would hope, as my great uncle used to say, it would hope a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, swag.
But I get it.
Swag. I didn't say nothing. You said it. So yeah. But Swag wants to know, do you have a Discord? I really think you should. For us to interact.
Man.
Wait, let me read the questions before you answer it. But do you have a Discord for us to interact with each other to find and help with buyers and sellers? Go.
I need one. I need a couple for a couple of different reasons. Part of the problem is.
Hold on. Stanetta says she ready to tell.
She ready to tell the story?
She ready to tell her story.
Okay, I'll hit up. I'll hit up tomorrow.
He gonna hit you up, Stanetta.
I'll hit up. Okay. Yeah. Now you got me off track. Okay, so what was the question? Oh, the Discord. Part of the problem is I use it not as much as I was using it for mid-journey, so I understand how to use it in that way. But it's a little confusing to me.
What? Not Mr. Tech Savvy.
Like, but I need to give it a real shot because I know you can really, network with individuals in there or whatever.
Oh, and then you can have a room for every state.
That's too much.
You don't have to create it. They can create it and make it open like. And they
but you want to manage it because you don't want a lot of crazy stuff. You want to manage it. But, so
I get that.
We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make that happen.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, we're gonna. That
would be fun. Okay, all right. Goats of Denied. Guys, whatever. It says it's very confusing. Tito Shikarito says it's extremely confusing.
Talking about us Discord?
Yes. Yes. You don't know who chat rooms you be in, and then you hop in, then you create your private room, and then you can't find your stuff, and then it'd be like save it here, and then you have you gotta pay extra to be private, and and then you have like 4 different ones. Cause I have the Midjourney, I have the Leonardo AI, and there's 2 others that unmanned. I don't be realizing what room I be in. I just be talking. Okay. So thank you for that. Next question. Everybody's asking for the link for tomorrow. Oh,
all you have to do is just text the word special for the link for tomorrow. It'll just follow those. So you can text special. You can text the word lucky. What's the other? I think we'll go with just those 2. You text either one of those words, special or lucky. Lucky may be a little more easier for people like myself to spell.
Okay. So we still have to do a little bit more research. But Robin says the lawsuit is going to have a major impact on how listing agents and buyer agents are paid their commission. The seller will not be responsible for paying both agents' commission.
Well, that's only well, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what is $1.8 billion that they got to give up. Who gets that? How's that money going to be dispersed?
The people that were involved in the lawsuit.
It says the whole the real estate, with the thing, National Association of Realtors.
You mean say they gonna get money or the customers?
They're having to pay 1.8 billion.
Oh,
So I'm
well,
saying, who gets the 1.8 billion? Anybody that's bought a house within the last 50 years?
I don't know. Don't know
Or
what
what?
I don't know what everybody gonna get a penny.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
It's one of them class action lawsuits. You got to make sure you put your head out
Well,
there.
you'll
And
start seeing. Trust me,
commercials gonna start real
You'll
soon.
start seeing because they'll go at them again.
Be
You
like,
know what I'm saying?
Camp Lagoon. Were you
Yeah.
a member of Camp Lagoon within whatever?
Yeah.
Did you buy a house within the last 20 years and
Did
use
you
a
work at
realtor?
any steel mill back in the 70s? You have asbestos.
Yeah,
Call
all
us.
of that.
My daddy got some of that change.
God, dog. Are you a farmer in the southeastern region that was denied access to grow your cabbages and stuff? Okay, so let's see here. Hey, Angel Waters. Hey, Coco. Yes, I'm special. Oh no, Sandra. Not, she wasn't calling me special. She was texting special. Text special to the number 205-964-5243. Text it there.
Yeah, we only taking 5 people. Got a couple more spots left though.
Okay. So this is the question I have for you, and it's from KC. What are your thoughts, as in you, on getting with a company that has all the connections to help you close deals? However, working with them, they take a commission off your assignments fee.
I would like to know more about that process. I guess it's no different than what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the self-storage or
Yeah.
whatever. You know, we're gonna take a chunk, but we're doing most of the heavy. Well, a good part of it.
Yeah.
Is I'm putting up the earnest money.
Mm-hmm.
We finding a buyer.
Mm-hmm.
We sending folks out to take photos. You know, we doing now. You initiated the lead or whatever, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you want to participate in that EMD, which I sometimes I can get around it with a small amount. Sometimes I can't, or whatever. So, but you're gonna get a substantial amount because it's been really your deal. So, whatever. So,
got you, Sean Houston.
You'll be happy.
Look here. Stop cutting me off. Sean Houston wants to know, are you willing to work in Kakalaki?
What, in California?
Yes.
Matter of fact, we have a fourplex in California. Just one of my audience, she owns it, and she wanted me to help her move it. So, and she signed the agreement today to make that happen. So, most definitely, can't wait. I think we're gonna be able to move it.
Gotcha.
In Long Beach.
Gotcha. Fred said hello. You want to know? You want to know what Fred said hello says? It says, hey, Flip Man.
Yo.
I love your sidekick's energy. She is great. You get to be Batman and I'm Robin. That's okay. I don't like that. That's
okay. That's what's happening. Okay. Yeah, she's a great human being.
A person.
I thought a human being in person was the same thing.
Okay. So Steven says, my question is, when I provide a lead on land lots partnering with you, do you provide me with a approval to make the offer on your behalf? And will you provide proof of funds letter?
I will. Yeah.
Okay. But
again, if you're dealing with just a regular owner, it's rare you're gonna have to do that on just land now. It don't hurt none to sometimes offer that, you know, just a negotiation tactic or whatever. But yeah, I will, you know. So
okay, thank you. Thank you, Robin. Adria is the bomb. Diggity. Okay, so Xandria has a question. I'm not going to answer it. I think I know the answer. They want access to a commercial real estate contract. Is there like a thing?
No, I don't.
It's like it's not really anything.
The training I give out tomorrow, you know, they'll get access to it or whatever, you know. But in reality, you could probably just, you know, you can reach out to an attorney. They'll charge you a little fee, but then they'll create you some. They ideally they say you're supposed to do one for every deal, but you ain't got to do that for real.
Okay, gotcha.
Not from my experience.
Okay. Hey, Aretha, where you been? You rounding out? We done been an hour in.
What she said?
She just got here.
Okay, we still rolling though. So you know, the topic has been what we've been talking about all night. So ain't no elaborate explanation outside of you want. I'll say, so well, let's do this first. So here the topic is. All right, so job. So that makes sense. Number one, right? Escape. 9 to 5 jail in 2024. Wholesaling CRE with me. We've been talking about that all night.
Yes, yes, we
We'll have to say more. So text the word mini,
M-I-N-I.
M-I-N-I, to 205-964-5243.
Yes.
Text the word mini. Now, for those
Them.
that want to learn how to do this themselves,
Mm-hmm.
I have an exclusive training for 5 people tomorrow. Got a couple spots left, right?
4 spots, because I got 1.
No, you don't.
Okay.
no, you don't. So we're gonna wholesalers. I went from $10,000 to $150,000 flipping self-storage facilities instead of houses. And you can do the same by doing these 3 things. First, access to the right commercial contract so you don't have to be scared of those large earnest money deposits. In fact, this analyzer is a great way to know if you have a great deal or not. Now, of course, you need to build your list so you can connect with self-storage owners. Now, this can be done by combining Zomps and Google Maps. Oh, and none of this can be done without the right nationwide buyers list using tools such as Facebook groups and this tool. But how do you learn all of that and more? Well, I'm hosting an exclusive live training event for 5 lucky people. To become one of those 5 lucky people, text the word lucky to 205-964-5243. Boom. So, all right, so we've been rolling pretty hard here. Thumbnail. Oh, what we got?
Hold on.
What?
Hey, DK and Aretha, thank you, but he don't let me come out and play with y'all. I can't play in y'all sandbox. You heard him just say I couldn't be there. Saul, where you been? Saul Rickenbacker. Like, what are y'all doing? Like,
somebody text me. No, Minnie. AJ. Your initials are AJ.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I know it's probably in the video, M-I-N-I.
Yeah.
On where the text the self-storage leads to.
Well, that's part of the whole training. It tells you how to do all that.
Byron, text M-I-N-I. Okay, William, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jones.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great. Where are you where are you live streaming from, Mr. Jones?
Kent County, Maryland.
Okay. All right. That DMV?
Not all there. Not for sure.
Okay. All right. How's it going?
I'm doing good. Doing good. My question is, I'm new, but I have a motivated seller, and I'm trying to figure out how to download the deal you later calculator so I could make an offer.
You mean the contract or the calculator?
The calculator.
Okay, so well, I'll show you. It's real simple. Good question. I'll show you really quick here. Let me pull that up.
Can you ask a question in between?
Yeah, I could while I'm pulling.
Okay, Ashley, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to somebody in the chat because you would post a question and then you post it and somebody responds. So I'm just gonna read it. When the first deal closed on storage. I guess when did you close the first deal on storage?
Last Friday.
Last Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're on dealulator.com, right? You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right, so right here you see where it says calculators?
Yes.
Click that. And boom. Well.
Ain't no boom.
Ain't no boom. There you go. All right, so boom, there you go.
Okay.
Yep.
So what is Zillow? Do you have to go to Zillow then deal the calculator or no?
No. But Zomps.
Or Zomps?
Yeah. Now Zomps there is the same calculator. Go to Zomps.com. But if you go to Zillow and if you have Zomps downloaded, obviously as a Google Chrome extension, if you go there, then you see the little floating menu over here to the right. If you click this plus and minus sign here, boom, there you go again.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Are you willing to help me with this one?
You want me to do it right now? You want me to give you an idea right now, or you don't want to put it out there?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
I have to look the address up.
Yeah, all right. Let's see what you got.
You still here?
I'm here. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. All right. You ain't got nothing in between while we waiting on him to look at the address up?
Oh, I could just tell you how many people in here and saying how great I am. But so KC says the company wants us to find deals in different states and send our ARV list. And if it's a good deal, they will let us know. Then he'll close the deal. I sent 5 and none seemed to be a good deal. So this company that you partner with and they pay you a part of what they close.
Hey, man.
After you send them all the deals, they tell you ain't none of them worth nothing.
Yeah. Well, put that energy and text the word many and put that energy into and do the same thing 10 times the money.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, all right. What we got, Mr. William? What's the address?
Is he froze?
Mr. William?
Uh-oh.
He went back out. You had Mr. William?
Okay. I think he's froze.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that. Okay. Yeah, he froze up on us right there.
Okay. Well, I'll remove him.
All right,
Hopefully
well.
he comes right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's we're ready now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So thumbnail time. Those that want to stick around, please do. This is the fun part of the show, I think. What we got here?
All right. So let's see here. The topic of today's Flippinar 287 is escape 9 to 5 jail in 2024. So your job has you locked up. Okay, you need to get out from up under that, drop that 9 to 5. So we see Flip Man here. He looking sad. He behind bars.
Well, that boy ain't built for no jail
He
now.
ain't built for. Look at him. He looks slim too. He looks slim.
Yeah, he's
already
starving.
lost some weight.
Yeah, he's starving it up, man.
God, dog. Okay, and job in jail. It just says job jail. So because your job got you locked up.
Yeah.
Okay. If y'all think, just let me know if y'all think this thumbnail conveys the message that the topic is supposed to be given. Is it giving what it's supposed to be given? A 5 is a yes and a 1 is a no. But if you go anything 3 and below, you have to explain what could be better, like what's wrong with it. So go ahead and go now. Oh, who that is?
My brother.
Yep. How you know?
He didn't call me twice. I forgot to call him back.
That's because he ain't got to call you.
All right. So what we got?
Show.
What we got?
Okay, so Byron say he in jail. Me too. I'm locked up with no sign of parole. Woo, they denied me. Okay, so Saul gives you a 5. Wanda, of course, Wanda gives you a 5. Wanda give you a 5 on everything.
Wanda, what's happening, baby?
Goddess gives you a 5. C gives you a 5. Miss Coco gives you a 5. Fred said hello. Gives you a 5. Rick Coleman, Reginald Wilson, Crystal Q to you. Robin Harper, I'll give you a 5. Faith Builders with Janelle and Cass give you 5+. KC says he gives you a 5. Byron Flakes gives you a 555. That ain't
Hey, don't let peer pressure make them give me what I'm trying to say.
Give you a perfect score just because somebody else did.
Yeah,
somebody stand out on that limb.
Yeah, don't let peer pressure force you into
really
a 5.
feel.
But I believe all of y'all because I put a lot of thought in that last night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, just clicked to me. When I was going to get my food last night, it just clicked to me. There it is. I said, I got it.
Byron gives you a 5. Johnny Wolf. The question is, did the thumbnail that's the placeholder for today's Flippinar go along with the title, which is Escape 9 to 5 Jail in 2024? Do you get that message through the thumbnail? Tracevia, another one, I always give you a 5. Angel, 5. Zed is a 5. AJ, Making Sense. Monica Russell, give you a 5. Africas, a 5. Ken, 5 was.
Hey, that boy got his head between the bars.
Yeah, he do. Yeah,
Let me get out of there.
He's stuck. He's stuck. And I'm telling you, he losing weight.
Hey, he got one ear in and one ear out.
Yeah, he trying. He trying. Love Ken, thank you. It's a 5. Love Mitchell. I'm sorry, Casey. I apologize. I've been misgendering you all night. She gave you a 5. Roderick 5, David Carter 5. Everything is explained is what I felt when I seen the picture. Okay, good. Dorothy Lamont 5, Brenda. There go Brenda with that daggone 10. It's 5 is the max.
10.
All right, I think you
Brenda.
just got a perfect score. I'm
Bren,
done.
Bren.
I'm done.
I'll let your boy.
No. Okay. Question. I'm gonna throw a question in between that. Shavadne. Oh, that's cute. It sounds like some champagne, some expensive champagne. Shavadne. Okay, if you're flipping land, you don't have to worry about ARV. Is that correct?
No, you still got to come up with a value now. You got to know, have an idea of an end game on what it could sell for retail.
Okay.
And then you backdoor. You got to have an idea what people would pay for at full price, and you backdoor it from there. So yeah, it's not called an ARV, just the value of that property or whatever. So yeah.
Okay.
But so and then other thing, anyone here, so we do the last thing we like to do is to check the temperature of the room. So we break this down into 4 categories. A 1 is someone that didn't know wholesaling existed, which means you didn't know I existed, and you caught this live and you've been introduced to wholesaling tonight. That's a 1. Didn't know it existed.
We're not gonna
which
do
means
4
you
because
didn't.
I know everybody in here that's in here all the
What?
time.
Okay, yeah.
So just 1, 2.
Not a 3?
Nope, 1 and 2.
Okay, and then a 2 is you knew wholesaling existed. Wait a minute. Yeah, you knew wholesaling existed, but you didn't know I existed.
Okay.
And you caught it tonight. So 1 and a 2. So Adrian being tripping, but we'll just go with a 1 and a 2.
Okay, what was number 3? Go ahead.
Number 3 is you knew wholesaling existed. You knew I existed, but this is your first time catching the live. We can at least give them that, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So go ahead and put that number out there. 1, knew the wholesale, didn't know Ty existed. 2 was
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
2, aware of wholesaling but didn't know Ty existed. And 3, you knew both existed, but this is your first time joining a live.
Yeah. There you go. What we got?
KC, she says she's not the 1 or the 2. Okay, AJ is 3. D Red is 3. Cassandra Taliaferro is 3. Taliaferro, you was here last week though, because you remember I said Booker T. I said the T in Booker T stand for Taliaferro.
Might be somebody else.
Okay, somebody else with that unique name. Okay, you right. Africas is a 2. Goddess T is a 2. Nicholas Bailey a 2. Okay, Casey clarified. She's 3. It's the first time in a few years. Johnny Wolf is a 3. Eugene King is a 3. Chris is a 3. All right. You got lots of 3s.
Okay.
So first time catching a live.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all are here.
Yeah.
Okay, don't forget about my Instagram. Tanika that's actually TikTok. Tanika on TikTok says it's her first time.
What? First time what?
I just say first time. It says first time here.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, first time here.
Wait a minute. She a 1, 2, or 3, man.
It ain't got no number. It just say first time here.
Oh.
So we're gonna say a 3. Okay.
All right.
Randy Pyron says, my guy. I'm glad to see you still going. Yes, absolutely. Still holding it down.
Oh,
Flips _ designs _ by Felicia is a 3. That's on Instagram. 3. Thank you for being here with us. Let's see here. If there was ever Instagram and TikTok, if there is any time that we were sharing the screen or we're playing a video, just hop over to YouTube. Video is immediately available where you can replay and go back and catch those screens that you might have missed. It might be something up there that you know. Brenda, I don't see your number either. Iretha, right. So Nicholas Bailey is a 3. Dorothy is a 3. I think Goddess T, I said 3. I don't know why it didn't show. I saw it. I said it. Michael Norwood says 4. Add a desk in the background. That was for the thumbnail. Add a desk in the background for the thumbnail.
Oh,
to show that you're at work.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a time clock in the back or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. I think we're good. Oh, Reginald said, but what about us? Been here since 2011. We are 5. No, we ain't do that tonight. All right. So Mr. Okay, 3. Valerie is a 3 and says WA student.
Oh yeah. That's
Okay.
valid, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steven says there needs to be a jailbreak. Yeah. Break us all out.
Well, yeah, that's the whole purpose of it.
Break
Yeah,
us all
like I
out.
say, escape.
Okay. Break
9
us
to
out.
5 jail in 2024.
Okay. Brendan gave us a 4. Angel a 7. What we doing 7 on? Wasn't nothing more than 5. I'm trying to figure out. See, Aretha, that's how they stressing me out.
Hey, they hustle. They tricking you, man.
AJ says, I don't. wait. Okay. AJ says, I don't skip your ads anymore. When I am on YouTube, I am hungry to get better. Buddy, you say he skipped your ads.
He said, yeah, you know, hey, well, see, if you know all this exists, you already know, you know what I'm saying, you can get all the stuff, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
people that do that, they did a great job at editing that stuff, man. I can't even watch it. Because you saw the raw, how big of a struggle for me it was to put that together. I was going through a little something at the time that I was putting it together, but I fought through it. You know what I'm saying?
You did a wonderful job.
Yeah, so I fought through it. Man.
Wonderful job.
I'm telling you.
All right, let me bring William back on. William back.
As long as 2 or 3 hours of my life.
Hey, William.
Hello.
Thank you.
Sorry, I got lost that time.
All right, no problem. What's that address, Mr. William? Let me come before you.
Okay, the address is 319.
Let me share my screen real quick.
Oh, sorry.
All right, guys, what I'm about to do is I'm about to determine if this is a deal or not for Mr. William, right? And we're going to start with using Zomps. This is the free tool that I created to leverage all the free data on Zillow. Zillow is the residential, it's the Google of residential real estate. So what's that address?
The address is 319 West Street, Millington, Maryland.
How do you spell that?
Willington.
Oh, Willington. Okay. And what state?
Maryland. Zip code 21651.
Okay, you said West Street?
Yes.
Okay. So
319 West Street.
Guess I need to spell it. It's Millington, not Willington. Millington.
Millington, yes.
Mill, like, okay, Mill. Okay, my bad. My butt. What does it do? Okay, so let me do this because I need a map. There we go. All right, so let me make sure I cleared everything here. So let me go ahead and add your property as the target. Now it doesn't have any square footage on it, which that may hurt a little bit. Let me see. Let me zoom out. So you're okay. Yeah, you're not close to the DMV. All right, so okay, so let's see what we got in here. All right, let me refresh because I'm not pulling any data right now. All right, so let's go to sold. Okay, we got a little something in here. Let's zoom in. And where is it? So you're right here after that little squiggly. So what highway is that? That's 301 and 313. 301 and 313. Let's see. So it must be back 301 and 313. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm having trouble finding this. Okay, so yeah, it's 291 and that's 313. So it's right there. Okay, so you're right in this area right here. It looks like, yeah, it's right there. Okay, boom. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my draw tool here just to capture these properties. So I'm gonna remove this boundary, use my draw tool. And so now hit apply and hit the orange button and Zomps to do the rest. It'll add all of these properties. All right. So it's added 8 of them, which should be a good solid number. So I get the notification we're done. hit my little key here. And you got 319 right here. So boom. Okay, got my square footage. That's the main thing I need. Okay, boom. All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, so your property, we'll start off looking at the year built. So I'm going to automatically remove this 2021 property. All right, so yours is a 1920 build. So everything in here, we have a 1934, 29, a 1900. Okay, so I can keep all of these. Ideally stay in a 5 to 10 year range. All right, but let's look at these ones that sold for a little more. Let's look and see what type of if they've been renovated. Okay, so yeah, that's been renovated a little bit. All right, so we'll keep that one for sure. Let's look at this other one. And that one's been renovated. Okay, cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I looked at the two that are renovated, so I'm gonna eliminate the ones that sold for smaller amounts to come up with the right price per square foot here. Okay, so, all right, now I'll explain it. All right, so what we like to look at, because none of these have the exact same square footage, we like to look at the price per square foot. Mm-hmm. And so how you arrive at that number is right here. It's price per square feet a foot, PPSF. You divide the square footage, which in this one is 930 square feet, into what it sold for, which is 142. So that gives you $153 price per square foot. All right, this one here, $163, and this is $164. So what Zomps will do, it'll average that out for you. So at a 160, right? So it automatically will take that number and multiply it times the target's property square footage, which is 1,348. So that gives us a suggested ARV of 215. So now I hit the calculate. So boom. So now if the house is livable, well, first of all, let's explain this. So the 70% represents the 70-30 rule, where you're getting a 30% discount off the ARV starting out, and you subtract the repairs, you put in the amount of money you want to make. Ideally, we try to like to do 7 to 10% of the ARV. So that'll be anywhere from maybe 15,000 up to 21,500. So I'm just going to say we're trying to make 15 grand on this, right? And hit apply. All right, now the repairs, if it's livable, over here to the right, the repair calculator, if it's livable, generally speaking, we multiply the square footage times $25. If it's not livable, we multiply the square footage times $40. So is this house livable or not?
No, sir.
Okay, so we do $40. Hit apply. So now it's all calculated over here. So ideally, if you're trying to make $82,000, you're trying to make $15,000 on this property, you multiply this. The red number is what you would make your offer to the seller for or less, 82,000 or less. And the black number is what you'll put it back out there for to potential buyers, 97 to 100 or so if you're trying to make 15 grand. So that's how you would break it down on this particular property using Zomps.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yes, sir.
Hopefully that helps you out, my man. And please join us again.
Yes, sir, I will. Thank you very much.
You, have a great evening.
You too. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. So we've been rolling pretty hard. So remember, tomorrow, if you want to get in on the skip houses, go straight to commercial real estate training. We're only taking 5 people. Got a couple more spots available tomorrow. Just follow these instructions in this video. Wholesalers, I went from $10,000 to $150,000 flipping self-storage facilities instead of houses. And you can do the same by doing these 3 things. First, access to the right commercial contract so you don't have to be scared of those large earnest money deposits. In fact, this analyzer is a great way to know if you have a great deal or not. Now, of course, you need to build your list so you can connect with self-storage owners. Now, this can be done by combining Zomps and Google Maps. Oh, and none of this can be done without the right nationwide buyers list using tools such as Facebook groups and this tool. But how do you learn all of that and more? Well, I'm hosting an exclusive live training event for 5 lucky people. To become one of those 5 lucky people, text the word lucky to 205-964-5243. All right, guys, that's tomorrow. So you get in where you fit in. If you go ahead and go follow the instructions, go to the site. My guy Torian will reach out to you, try to make that happen before we get going tomorrow. You could be one of those lucky 5 to get that live training on tomorrow from your boy. And we'll go from there. So I'd love to work with you. Thanks, and we will see you on the FLIPSIDE. Thank you, AP.
Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. Text me then I'll text you back. TikTok, you don't stop. I will help you make your paper stack. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? 205-964-5243. Now you know 205-964